Next two fields are your guardian's name, your local guardian's name, and your local guardian's residential address. These two fields are applicable only for outstation candidates. Suppose I live in Rajasthan and I supposedly I live in Rajasthan. So here in two fields, I'll give the name and the residential address of my closest relative who lives in Delhi. Next is the community, which community I belong to. Suppose I belong to Hindu or I'm a Muslim, or I can also choose not to be disclosed. My year of completing my senior secondary board. That is the year in which I have passed my 12th class. Suppose I have passed my 12th class in 2019. So I'll fill it up like this. My board, CBSE board, ICSE board, or any other board. Suppose I'm a CBSE board, or if I'm from any other board, I need to mention the name. For example, Haryana board. Name of school or college last attended. The name of my school was Ramjas School. So I'll mention the name of the school. My university enrollment number. Suppose I have taken admission in Delhi University last year, but due to some reasons I wasn't able to pursue it or I want to leave it. Now this year I want to take the fresh admission. So I'll also mention my previous year's enrollment, my previous year enrollment number which university has allotted me. Now here comes the very three important choices. SPM College offers you NCC, NSS, and the sports. In 3 years of college life, student must mandatorily complete prescribed hours of the allotted activity. That means if NCC has been allotted to you and say 120 hours are prescribed by the university, so in your 3 years of college life, you need to complete your 120 hours of NCC activities. So please choose these three options very carefully. And second thing, whatever you choose as your preference one cannot be present at your preference two, whatever and similarly, whatever you choose as preference two, choice three cannot have your preference one and preference two as the same option. All these three choices need to be different. For example, my first preference is NSS, my second preference is sports, and my third preference is NCC. So I need to choose them according to my ranking. College will allot you accordingly. This is my first preference, my second preference, and my third preference. Achievements in extracurricular activities. For whatever ECA activities I have been awarded certificates, you can mention them here. My percentage of the best four subjects. You can also see the college prospectus regarding this, or your combination, or your percentage. For example, my best four subjects evaluates to 89.56%. So I need to fill this percentage here. Now, here the course which I am seeking, which I have taken admission under, all these fields. Suppose I have taken admission under BA Honors Political Science, so I need to fill this. After I have filled all the necessary fields, I have to press the submit button. Suppose I do not feel. Suppose this is the necessary field and I do not fill it. When I will press the next button, this will redirect me here. This is a required question. So all my mandatory fields needs to be filled here before I press the next button. Make sure you have filled all the fields. After this, after filling all this, please press the next button.